What is up, everybody? J Nell here with my recap of the 2014 WWE Royal Rumble match, one of my favorite pay-per-views. Let's get right into it. It was in Pittsburgh, and the crowd was very enthusiastic and very honest. Pre-show, we had the let's call them the Rhodes Scholars. We had the Rhodes Brothers against the New Age Outlaws. They had for the tag team titles. They lost their tag team titles. I was surprised by this, but if it shines light on the tag team division, I'm actually all for it. It was a short match, about 10 minutes. The audience liked it. It was a good match, so they didn't really boo when they lost the titles. So let's get into the main event here. First matchup, it was Daniel Bryan against Bray Wyatt. Without Luke and Rowan, they were kicked out very early on, so it was one-on-one, no help, no fancy stuff, no weapons, no anything. Hard hitting, my favorite singles match of the night. It was a very long match. It was gritty. Bray Wyatt was bleeding from the mouth, inside the ring, outside the ring. What started at the end, Bray Wyatt got the Abigail on the outside on the apron. It was nasty. There was one point where they collided in the middle of the ring. There, of course, Daniel Bryan tried to get the S-lock, but he got out of it. I mean, there were spots everywhere in this match. It was great. I believe there was a DDT from outside, off the apron, from Daniel Bryan to Bray Wyatt. Spots all over the place. He eventually got the Abigail in the ring, and he pinned Daniel Bryan. 1, 2, 3, clean. So I was surprised he pinned him clean. I knew he could get the win, but they made him look really good by pinning him clean. So the crowd did not boo because it was a really good match. I think they appreciated that. So they didn't boo, but the heel did win. Next up, we had the Big Show versus Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman on the side. And before the match could even get started, Brock Lesnar attacked Big Show before the bell even rung. Paul Heyman slides a chair in there, starts wheeling on him with the chair. The ref finally separates them. Big Show decides to go on with the match anyway. Ring the bell, bam, hits the KO punch, doesn't knock Brock Lesnar out, stuns him, dizzies him, but he still manages to actually get his move. It's a short match, gets his finish on him, and he pins Big Show. But afterwards, he goes berserk with the chair. He breaks 2 chairs on Big Show. It takes a lot to get me to be like, okay. But I was like, okay, that's enough. I don't know how many times he hit Big Show. He broke 2 chairs on him. It was pretty brutal. So that's how that ended. Next up, we had the title shot. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton against John Cena. I knew that this audience was going to chant Daniel Bryan and boo these 2 men. And boy, did they ever. They was chanting Daniel Bryan throughout the whole match and booing the crap out of them. They booed both Cena and Randy on offense and defense. It didn't matter what they did. The crowd didn't want him. Period. So they booed him. Here comes Bray Wyatt at the very end. Doop! And then the lights go off. And then boom, they're back. And the whole Wyatt family sitting there on the ramp distracts John Cena, allows Randy Orton to get his finisher, and Randy Orton to get the win. Why they're making Randy Orton such a punk-ass champion who can't get a legitimate win, I don't know. But it doesn't make him look good. Doesn't make the title look good either. And I don't know if there's going to be beef between Cena and Bray. I don't know, but Randy's still the champ. Now, the Royal Rumble match, which I really enjoyed. I actually thought this was a good Royal Rumble match. I started off with CM Punk. I don't know why they make such a big deal at number 1, as if there's not someone who starts number 2 with him and is in the match the exact same amount of time as number 1. So number 2 was Seth Rollins. So it was CM Punk and Seth for a majority of the match. They both lasted a very long time. And number 3 was Damien Sandow. He got eliminated very quickly. So I'm just going to go through some of the spots I remember here. Kevin Nash was one of the old school guys, came out. People went crazy when he came out. Los Matadores came out, and it wasn't either one of them. It was El Torito! And I even went crazy. I like El Torito. He came out, eliminated Fandango, but then got eliminated by Roman Reigns, who eliminated damn near everybody, because he broke Kane's record of 11 men eliminated. He eliminated 12 men. Great showing for Roman Reigns. He was definitely the star of this one. Kofi Kingston had 2 spots this time. One where he ended up on the barricade, jumped from the barricade onto the apron, really far leap there. And another one on the other side of the mat with Jack Swagger, where he was hanging on to the ropes with his feet and hanging on to Jack Swagger's foot, managed to get back up there, hit Swagger, took the shoe off, hit Swagger in the head with the shoe, got back up on in the ring. It was a good showing for Kofi Kingston. 2 spots this year. And then he got eliminated like he does. Any more spots? Oh, JBL. JBL gets up at the announce table. JBL's in the match. I'm going crazy. He takes his time, waving, getting into the ring. Gets into the ring, turns around, and says, Michael Cole, hold my jacket. As Michael Cole gets the jacket, Roman Reigns flips him over the ring. He's done. Over the ropes and he's done. He gets up, goes back to the announcer table, puts on his headphones as if nothing happened. It was a really well done spot. Sheamus, big return to Sheamus. Came back, looked great, hard hitting, aggressive, same aggressive self, came in there, looked like he was right at home. So good return for Sheamus. Batista came in, I think, at number 28. So let's, Final Four. Final Four, we got CM Punk, Batista, Sheamus, Roman Reigns. Kane was in the match earlier, got eliminated by CM Punk. He came in his slacks, taking off his dress shirt. It was funny. Kane comes back. As soon as they announced the Final Four and we had the little stare-off, here comes Kane. Kane comes in, eliminates CM Punk. And the crowd rained down boos. They were so upset. CM Punk was clearly their last acceptable choice, option of someone to win this, because at number 30, see, I knew that Rey Mysterio was number 30 because he wasn't in there yet, and I knew that he was in the match. But the crowd, I think, thought it was going to be Daniel Bryan. They were chanting yes, they were wanting it to be Daniel. When it was Rey, they booed. So at this point, they had enough. I have never heard a Royal Rumble match booed like this in my life. At the very end, sometimes they boo the winner, especially if it's a heel. Alberto Del Rio won, they booed him. That's it, at the very end, because it was a heel. But to boo when they get down to 3 men, and I felt bad for Sheamus, Roman Reigns, and even Batista, because they had to wrestle through that for like 10, 15 minutes, and it was aggressive boos. It was like, I'm surprised they didn't throw stuff. I mean, it was excruciating to watch. And they tried to get aggressive. It didn't work. So it gets down to Roman Reigns and Batista. And I'm sorry, but this was a bad idea, because you really saw the stark contrast between new and old. Roman Reigns made Batista look old. He made him look slow. He didn't make him, not on purpose. It's just that you could see Roman Reigns slowing things down so Batista could keep up with him. Wasn't a good look. At one point, the crowd got behind Roman Reigns and actually started chanting, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. And so I think they were like, okay, if we can't get CM Punk, can't get Daniel Bryan, we'll settle with Roman Reigns. But I knew that since he broke that record, the Kane record, they weren't going to give him a Royal Rumble as well. So, of course, Batista, and it was kind of whack, too, some kind of reversal arm swing, and swung him over the ropes, and the crowd was so unhappy. I mean, rain down boos. So, do you get it now, authority? Give the people what they want. They want Daniel Bryan. That's all I got to say. Tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you thought of the 2014 Royal Rumble. Take care, and goodbye, everyone.